join hands to hum along during a transcontinental concert devoted to a single sound.
Believe it or not.
You may ask, why hum? Well, modern music has traveled down many paths: electronic, random, collaborative, post-serial. One of these paths is called process composition, where the composer outlines in words, instead of a notated score, what the performers will do. Barnett's hums fall into this category. A hum is a group vocal sing. The public is invited to join their voices together in a single major chord, a harmonious sound bath. Barnett, who has California teaching credentials and a Master of Arts in Music from UC San Diego, is a voice teacher, a radio host, and also performs with her group, the Barnett Band. Barnett has produced more than 50 hums, 2 of which have been in multiple cities linked together via satellite. Several others were radio broadcasts. Her auto hum for car commuter participation was part of the 1985 Los Angeles New Music America Festival and was aired live on KPFK-FM. Barnett's Global Humlet from 1988 was her first international event, and it sent live singers in San Francisco via video satellite to Moscow, Geneva, and Montreal in a 3-minute, one-way event. In Tunnel Hum 1984, 550 members of the public participated. This satellite link event was also a live radio broadcast, mixing singers in San Francisco, Seattle, and New York. Barnett estimates that 3,600 people have sung in the more than 50 events to date, and this number jumps to more than 500,000 when you include the radio audience participants. Let's go now to Bonnie Barnett's second transcontinental event, Santa Monica Paris Humming, MURMURANT, where, through the wizardry of videophone technology, singers in both Santa Monica and Paris can see and hear each other. Let's join Sherry Rabinowitz from the Electronic Cafe International in Santa Monica.
Here we are at the Electronic Cafe International in Santa Monica, and there you are at the Electronic Cafe International at Cité, at La Valette in Paris. So it really is the cafe for the global village. I'd like to introduce Bonnie Barnett in Paris, and she'll come up on the screen here, and she is the artist, producer, conceiver.
So the first thing to try is to wake up the face a little bit. And then imagine that you just won the lottery and you just are out of breath and you go, hey! And feel your lower belly. Everybody try a good, hey! 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 Okay, so everybody close your eyes for one moment. Fermez les yeux. Et feel your feet on the ground and breathe out and feel your breath going down into the ground. And imagine that roots are growing from your feet, going down into the earth. And as your roots go down into the ground, they feel the warmth of the center of the earth, gathering energy from the earth. And as you inhale, you feel that warm earth energy traveling up through your roots, up through the bottoms of your feet, up into your belly. And as you inhale, imagine branches of trees growing from your shoulders up like a willow tree and bending around. So we have a big forest of trees stretching from Santa Monica to Paris, all of the branches intertwining and gently moving in the wind. And imagine all of these people as trees in one big grove. See Santa Monica, see the ocean, see Paris, see les Champs-Élysées, près de Santa Monica. Nous sommes en la même place, Santa Monica à Paris. And as our breaths meet in the center, our energies pool and the wheel begins to turn, creating a unity in the world, creating positive energy to affect the stresses and strains in Los Angeles at this moment, to affect the energies around the world. Listen to this E-flat tonality. Let it buzz through your body, through your mind. Let that E-flat tonality travel along your spoke of breath. And when you feel ready to sing, begin to sing long tones. Change vowels and articulate overtones. Improvise little melodies. Keep singing until everyone has stopped. And begin to sing. Chantez maintenant. De Paris à Santa Monica, et de Santa Monica à Paris. Thank you very much. We thought we would have some verbal interchange now. If you guys are up to talking, if there's anybody that wants to come on the mic and share your thoughts about what it was like to sing across the world, we'd love to hear from you. Are you verbal yet?
Certain times I felt kind of a musical communication where we'd be singing a tune and we'd pick up on it and go back and forth like that.
I really liked it because of the visual connection. It really made me feel like I was there in Paris, and I had this noise coming from behind, or humming coming from behind, and it was really connected everything. Thanks a lot.
After 3 weeks, 3 weeks ago, hearing many fire trucks and gunshots out my window, this was the first time that I felt really relaxed.
I feel like we are not separate from you. It's not that we're in Santa Monica and you're in Paris. I feel like we've expanded this space and you've expanded that space to include both spaces in one space. So it's a really unity. This is beautiful. I thank you so much for having this happen.
It's been lots of fun. I think we healed the general telephone system.
And we say farewell, adieu, au revoir.
And
Again. Bye. All right.
here's our picture.
Thank you very much. It's a real pleasure to be here. It's my first time in Texas. This is the first Houston Hum, but I certainly hope it's not the last. I'm very encouraged by the turnout we have here this noon. I see perhaps 100, 150 people here in the tunnel ready to participate. And as we get ready to do this participatory event, I would like to ask the people here at the site to visualize all of your friends and neighbors and fellow Houstonites perhaps driving around in their cars at this very moment tuned to 90.1, perhaps on their lunch break with their walk person tuned to KPFT. Those lucky people who don't have to work, maybe at home with their big system set up, big speakers. And realize and just think for a minute how we are all going to be connected for this next hour or so by the medium of radio. And even though we can't hear these other participants singing along with us, in fact, they are there. And if we hold a mental picture of those other participants and actually visualize our tones mingling with their tones, I think that could be a very exciting way to spend an hour. Basically, all you need in terms of musical equipment to participate in one of these hums is the ability to breathe and sound or listen. I love to sing, and there's nothing that makes me feel more whole or connected with the world than singing with groups of people.
There have been several hums before here in New York and a number across the country. Bonnie says she got the idea during a field trip for some of her voice students in San Francisco.
It sounds good and feels good on a beautiful day.
It's very nice, serene.
It's better than drugs, sex, or rock and roll. Well, maybe not rock and roll.
Bonnie says that she will continue to organize these hums. She's already been responsible for a similar event that took place in several cities at once and was broadcast over a satellite hookup. She has even bigger plans for the future.
The metaphor I use is when you're in tune, you're in tune. So it's a modest effort, but I'm persistent.
Art McFarlane, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Bonsoir, c'est un musique californien délibérément féminin et musclé que nous vous convions ce soir.
À l'opposé de Joanna Wendt, douce et apaisante, Bonnie Barnett. Elle murmure. Elle a convié les automobilistes de Los Angeles, il y en a 8 millions, à une expérience participative. Ces murmures sont diffusés par radio. Elle demande à tous ceux qui l'écoutent de fredonner aussi. Automobilistes de tous les pays, murmurez-vous.